What's poppin', Marvel collectors, and welcome back to another Funko Pop list here on Carbonite Collecting, a branch of the Carbonite Convos podcast and YouTube channel. Today is a really exciting day because we are finally doing our part 1 Funko Pop list from SPIDEY-CON. SPIDEY-CON was a Funko Pop concept series created by Jay Bavart and Nathros Funkos on Instagram. These are two creators we constantly work with to bring you our Funko Pop concept list, and they did an incredible job going from the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man all the way to Spider-Man No Way Home. So in this first video, we are going to be doing Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man franchise, starting off with Spider-Man 1, or just Spider-Man, if you will. Alec, I'm super excited for this list.
Dude, I don't think excited is even an accurate word to describe this. If there's anyone who knows anything about me, it's that these are my favorite things that exist. So I am pumped to talk about these, and I don't want to wait any longer.
Sounds good. Well, we will get started. The first one made by Nathros Funkos, we have Peter Parker. Now, this is Peter when they go on the field trip to the museum, and he is holding his camera, taking a picture of MJ. So I think this is a fresh look at Peter Parker right before he gets bit by the radioactive spider, which makes him Spider-Man.
Dude, I would love this in my collection just to be able to see him before he was Spider-Man. I think that's super cool. First look at the character, you really can't beat it.
Definitely.
Moving on, we have a look at his best friend, Harry Osborn. This is made by Jay Bavart. Just a normal look at Harry. I think it's a really cool pop.
Yeah, definitely. Always have to have the duo. Next up, we have another one by Jay Bavart. We have MJ. So this is a really cool one because this is when she's leaving her waitress gig. We can tell she has her uniform on with the jacket over it. This is right before the iconic kiss scene. So definitely a really cool pop.
Ugh, why is that not a thing? The kiss scene? That sounds awesome.
True. Very true.
Wow. Moving on, we have a look at Norman Osborn before all the crazy stuff goes down. He's holding the vial of him, what eventually leads to his demise. Really cool look at this.
Yeah.
It's made by Nathros Funkos.
Definitely. And the vial is my favorite part. I think it's really cool to see, that little substance is what makes him the Green Goblin. Speaking of the Green Goblin, next up we have our final pop from the original Spider-Man. This is a scene of Spider-Man versus Green Goblin. Now, this is an awesome scene in general.
Yeah, dude, this is sweet with the fire going on. You can tell they're fighting. Like, ooh, this one fires me up. I would 100% cop this in 1 second.
For sure.
So moving into Spider-Man 2, we have a look at Doc Ock before he's Doc Ock. Otto Octavius when he's trying on his tentacle arms for the first time. Obviously before he goes crazy. This pop is made by Jay Bavart.
Yeah, and I like the grout fit he has on, just like the movie. It's really dope.
Yep.
Moving on, we have...
Fit.
Yeah, exactly. We have another one by Nathros Funkos. This is another look at Harry Osborn. What's really cool is this is the scene where he has Spider-Man bound up. We can see he has the knife in one hand and Spidey's mask in the other. So I think this is an incredible pop and kind of sad because we know how the scene ends up. So either way, really cool.
Yeah, man. Next up, we have a look at J. Jonah Jameson in the Spidey suit. I love this. Dude, this could easily be a custom.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially with the JJJ we have now.
I have two Jameson heads, dude.
Yeah.
I could easily just pop one on there. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I like how he has the cigar. He's in his Spider-Man pose.
Like he's sitting on the desk.
Yep. Yeah, it would even be cool if you got a little mini desk and you put him on it. A
little desk and popped him on the top.
It would be sick. So that one's made by Jay Bavart. And this next one, the final one before we get into another scene, we have a look at the true Dr. Octopus. This is when he is breaking into the bank. We can see he has the green glasses on. He has the bag of money. And overall, just a really cool pop. I like how he has one of the octopus arms holding his hat to the side. So overall, the detail in these so far has been incredible.
Same energy. Hello, Peter. Like that same energy right there, man. So this scene, dude, this would be so cool. So this is a look of Spidey and Doc Ock fighting on top of the train scene. Dude, the train scene might be the best part of the entire movie because we know minutes later he's holding the train back, and as soon as ripping up, dude, this would be an instant buy.
Like I said, the detail is incredible. You can see on Spidey's suit there's some tears and there's even a little blood in it. So Jay Bavart and Nathros Funkos, man, they did an incredible job with the detail in them. So moving on into Spider-Man 3, the final film for this episode, we have another Peter Parker. This is where we can tell again he's battle damage. We could see his tie is cut off. He's got a big hole in his shirt. He's got the blood. He's doing his little Spider-Man pose, but he doesn't have the suit on. So another fresh look at Peter Parker.
Yeah, man. Next up, we have a look at Eddie Brock pre-Venom. So when he's just plain old Eddie Brock, reporter with his camera, hanging out, doing his thing, man. I think it's a cool pop.
Definitely. That one made by Jay Bavart, and this next one is made by Nathros Funkos. We have a look at Gwen Stacy. Now, I think this one is really cool. The outfit is on point, and somehow with us not having a pop of this actress, they've found a face and hair to exactly match this character. So I think they did a great job.
Oh, yeah, it looks fantastic. So moving on, another pop. I can't believe they haven't made a variety of these at any point because there's so many actresses that have done it. We have a look at Aunt May, made by Jay Bavart, and this is the old original Aunt May. Every Aunt May has been fantastic. This is the one I think of right away just because of the nostalgia behind it, so I love it.
Yeah, definitely. And finally, the scene. And wrapping up part 1 of the SPIDEY-CON series, we have Spider-Man versus Sandman. Now, this is incredible. We can see that Spidey has the black suit, so the Venom symbiote has taken control of the suit. He's fighting Sandman, and what I really like is that this is when the train is passing, and you can see half of Sandman's face is actually sand because of the train hitting it. I think this is an incredible scene, and I know what you're gonna say, instant cop. So overall, awesome. This is made by obviously both of the creators.
Dude, so cool. I can't wait for them to make a pop of the black suit. So this is one of the best concepts I've seen right here, so I love it.
Definitely. Well, everybody, we really appreciate you tuning in to part 1 of the SPIDEY-CON Funko Pop concept series made by Jay Bavart and Nathros Funkos. Next week, we're taking a quick break because of Ant-Man and the Wasp release. Next week will be a Funko Pop concept list from Quantumania, and then the week after, we will get back to this with part 2 and part 3 of SPIDEY-CON. But until that time, like always, make sure to keep it poppin'.